Happy. Quiet on it. Zoom Room video sponsored by the BMC.
All right. Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. In no other frickin' better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, two idiots who misinterpret the news, so you don't have to. The dynamic duo themselves, Laz and Jack.
And greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news and play some marbles because you want us to. On a little show called
Bridget Royal.
Lunch.
Good morning.
Yes.
Good afternoon. Whatever it is. It's 5 o'clock someplace. Here he is, sitting there, sneaking up us on the lot there. Rich Joel.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? And welcome to today's show. It is Thirsty Thursday, and yes, get those marbles fingers ready because we got Jack got a sub as we were on the way out yesterday.
That's right.
You want to tell him?
Yes, we were on the way out, and someone said, hey, you know what? Can you play? Here's a sub, and it's like, okay, we'll just start off the day tomorrow with the game of marbles. So you know what that means?
With the sub,
you need to do exclamation mark. I love free shit. Exclamation mark play. As soon as Laz gets his game up.
I've got it there. What are we doing? We picking a game, or we just hitting the random button?
I hit random several times, and then after that, I'm going to be playing the Fear of Heights.
The Bridge Troll with the 14-month streak on subs and 300 bits. Thank you, Bridge Troll. That's going to get Bridge Troll a mystery game key for his 300-bit donation. And what are we playing on marbles? We're playing Twists and Turns 2 on my side. What are you playing on your side?
Fear of Heights.
Fear of heights.
And we're going to be clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start. And if you do
BT,
!
random.
play, I love free shit, maybe you'll get in on a giveaway.
Maybe you'll
Ooh,
win. And again, maybe you
you'll
won't.
win. Yeah,
You just
it'll
never
be
know.
something.
Let's see what we've got for Bridge Troll for his 300 bits. He got a copy of Beholder 2.
Oh, sweet.
Beholder 2 on Steam.
How many eyes does that beholder have?
2.
Just 2? What kind of beholder is that?
Beholder 2, Beholden. And that's $14.99 on Steam. Congrats and thank you for your support, BT. As we're getting ready to race,
Yeah, it's a
15
human
seconds.
beholder. Okay, we're going to be dropping down real soon.
Good luck to everybody.
Okay, and
We rim the purple hole.
and imagine that there's a kitty now in my lap.
Tiny! That's right.
Econdis
LLTS. Long live the syndicate.
is off to an early lead.
And
Uh-oh.
I've
But
taken a commanding
Mom,
lead while everybody else is still spinning,
oh,
rimming the
Mom
hole.
had the lead for a second until she kept on getting caught by little obstacles. So Econdis still in the lead. I'm bringing up the rear today. Yeah. It's like me and Laz. Oh, now Laz is in the rear.
Hey, I don't know what you're
Okay.
talking about. I'm winning on this side.
You're losing on this side. Okay, and there goes Lily. Wants to be up on my shoulder.
Bridge Troll, you know you can't say that till the end because you never know what happens in marbles. All of a sudden your marble will be right
No.
there, ready to win the race, and all of a sudden you're out of there.
Econdis still
So
has
far,
the
so
lead.
good. And look, speaking of which, Bridge Troll's flaming bag of poo coming down the pipe there as well.
Econdis has a commanding lead right now. He's got such a long lead that he
See,
can
there it
sit there
is.
and play with this bowl and spend some quality time in that bowl to figure out what's going on. Give
Here comes
everybody a
that
chance
troll
to.
himself, but it looks like Stymie has stolen the lead. A
Final
last
corner.
minute comeback.
And
Leaving me in the
victor
dust.
is
Stymie!
Econdis. Okay, Econdis.
Stymie, what is your full in-game name so that I can send you some scrolls? And how you feeling? You're back to work, feeling a whole lot better now?
Okay.
Savage
Econdis,
Fury.
I'm sending you scrolls because you're a wiener. Okay, and you know what that means that I need to do right now, right?
Yes, you need to close the giveaway and pick yourself a winner of that race.
That's correct. Okay, so that closing that giveaway and picking a wiener, and Jigoku getting himself a copy of Men of War. There you go, Jigoku. And Lily is trying to eat my microphone again. Thank you for that, Lily. I know. It's like, come on. What are you doing, Lily? Why is that piece of plastic so tasty? Okay. So Jigoku,
She says, you're
Men
not
of
giving me
War.
pets, so I'm going to damage your stuff.
Exactly. It's like, I'm going to eat all of your things.
And Bridge
Okay, let's.
Troll said random as well. So make sure again you're all raffled up because next round be a giveaway on my side. So make
Yeah.
sure you're
Yeah.
in on that action. And we've got the boomerang. Oh, this will be a fun,
Okay.
quick one.
Hold on. Hold on. Random is coming up. I'm going to be playing Endurance Test 2. Can you complete watching a show of Lunch with Laz and Jack? That is your endurance test for the day. Okay, and we are clicking start in 3, 2, 1, start. Don't forget, Laz is doing a giveaway as soon as this map is over, and you get to
That's
watch
right.
Lily's tail as she continues walking across my desk.
Good, good. And of course, Bridge Troll sharing the love. Apparently, he already had a copy of Beholder, so first person to claim that key and redeem it gets themselves a 1999 copy of Beholder 2.
Yep. And let's go see what was the price of Men of War. Let's see. Gotta find the just Men of War. $5. Oh man. Let's see. What's the next game that I'm giving away called?
Well, that's not for a
Oh,
while yet. Don't spoil
I know, I know.
it. Well, that could change too if that donation bar gets
Yes.
wrong.
That's right. You got to look forward to that.
Speaking of looking forward to things, got to give a shout out, of course, to my favorite sponsor,
Uh-oh. Shroud Marketplace?
ShroudMarketplace.com. That's right,
Yes.
ShroudMarketplace.com doing it again for me, and I love
So
ShroudMarketplace.com.
did you deliver that copper ore?
Oh yes, absolutely.
You gotta love shroudmarketplace.com
And
for
then
all
then I
of your
added
in-game stuff.
40,000 more to the sell list. So yes,
Sweet.
there's
Yeah.
plenty more copper ore where that came from. Serpent Wine in the lead here.
Okay. Let's see. Mom off to an early start on this one. She's only competing against me and Laz, so she's got a really good chance of winning
Good
this one
odds.
if she can ever finish anything without having to get interrupted by a baby.
Here comes Stymie off the curve. Had it for a moment, but Mom breaking things up, trading some paint. Bridge Troll, flaming bag of poo, gaining
Uh-oh.
some speed, coming up from behind, taking first place.
Well, Mom still has a massive lead over you and myself until I decide to take the center path, which may allow me to catch up and pass her up.
Mom's chasing Bridge Troll as we're coming around.
Okay, so
Mom passes Bridge Troll
so you
for the
ready to fly to
lead.
New York tomorrow?
I am. Got my boarding pass already.
Okay.
Got my
And
stuff all packed. I've been packed, for a while. I got one of
well,
them little Richard travel cases. Throw a couple changes of clothes and PC in it, and I'm ready to go.
you've got a carry-on bag?
That's it. That's it. Carry on with wheels.
Yeah. Okay, so Mom has dropped back to the rear, allowing Laz to be in the
Go me.
lead, followed by myself. So
We
we're
got
still
Mom
going on.
being chased by Cynicist, and Cynicist takes the lead coming around, going into that last turn.
Oh man. And it looks like I am not giving away any scrolls this
And
time because
Cynicist
Laz was
for the
victorious,
win.
followed by me and bringing up the absolute rear. Mom, what happened? You were in the lead at the beginning.
She was in the lead until you took it.
Normal.
And
Did you get distracted by a baby?
just another day in the life.
I screw it up all the time. You guys know that.
It's like, Mom, we need to work off your finishing technique.
Yeah,
You get out on the early lead, and then you fail to bring it home.
only in marbles.
Only in marbles, that is. The rest of the
There you
places,
go.
she definitely makes sure it's all finished.
Well, while we've got Mom here, first let me pull this giveaway. And this giveaway is going to be Grid, the Ultimate Edition upgrade, the Ultimate Edition.
Oh, sweet.
And Grid Ultimate Edition
Okay.
is $34.99 normally, on sale for a whole $5.24 at the moment. We're going to close that giveaway, pick ourselves a winner. And Tessaractus, congratulations, you are the winner
Congratulations there.
of that key. Tessaractus, there he is. Bada bing. Bada bing, there we go. But Mom and I went out yesterday. Let's get to some Shroud news real quick. I guess that's what we're here to do anyway, but maybe not. Or let's jump to the
Yeah, I mean,
Tweetiverse real quick. Let's do Tweetiverse first.
The kind of thing I love seeing on the Tweetiverse. 6 hours ago.
An update.
Yes, an update that says,
Good
I
update.
expect to kick off a new QA build later today with the first pass of all the gems and jewels available for crafting. Spent 2 hours yesterday going over the stats and sanity checking Elgarian's changes, and they are awesome. Very exciting.
Awesome.
The thing that really makes me excited about that post is the word, or the letters, QA.
QA. And sanity test? No excitement for sanity test?
Well, that was
I know.
That was sanity checking, so that was spreadsheet looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah,
checking,
I mean, it's like
checking.
Yeah,
Okay.
sanity
I
checking.
Give you that. I give you that.
But yeah, I mean, let's look over this spreadsheet to make sure things look like they're balanced.
But
yes.
Yesterday we talked about vendor problems, and I'm going to bring that back up on screen. Somebody was having problems with their vendor trying to figure out how to remove something from a vendor that a player put on the vendor and is no longer there, and he wants to get rid of it. Thankfully, after Anpu answered and everybody chimed in there, Anpu today actually has a tutorial out now.
On how to ban someone?
Removing items from other players from your vendor is out there. And Mom and I went to proof of concept on this yesterday, but I'll let Jack do his thing here real quick.
First, we've got to bring up the proper one. This is a step-by-step guide on how to remove other players' items from your inventory. You may have a vendor that possibly has some items from another player that, for various reasons, you may want to have these items removed from your vendor, and these items will be returned back to the player to their bank. This is fairly easy to do, and I'll go over it step by step. You will need to make sure that the vendor has the same items you want removed placed on a lot you own, and the vendor must be owned by you, the owner of the lot. Click on the lot stone and go to Manage Lot Access, and then a new window will pop up. Click the Ban tab in the window at the box on the bottom. Type the player's name that you want their items removed from your vendor and ban that person. All of the items on your vendor from the banned player will now be removed from and will be placed back to the player's bank. And they will also receive a letter in the mail letting them know you removed their items from a vendor. All of the items removed will show in that player's bank with a listing of vendor item in their bank. And that is it. Hopefully this will help you if you do have a need to remove a specific player's items from a vendor you own.
Indeed.
If you have any other vendor you own on a lot you own.
Also removes all furniture, deco, and anything else that person placed. So remember that as well.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
I did.
You forgot to reopen your giveaway.
Yes, I did. Thank you, Econdas.
Yes. How to ban a player from your lot.
So we actually did this yesterday, and of course I saved this for today just to show you. I got a mail here from Wolves Den. It doesn't tell me whose lot it was on, doesn't tell me the owner, at least maybe it will in here. And you get an items removed letter, I guess is what
you'll have to share a screenshot so that way I can see that.
Yeah, hang on here.
Okay.
Let me get this here so you can actually see the whole thing. And then you're going to complain about my screenshots because you don't know how to look at them.
Because you should use the Windows snipping tool. The Windows key, Shift,
I've got it hotkeyed to F12, man. I get the whole damn screen in one shot.
No. I don't want the whole screen. I only want a portion of that screen.
Yeah, well, that's...
And I'm still waiting for you to post it inside of Discord as well.
There it is. But notice of removal. Yeah. We've received word that items you had listed for sale on a player vendor in Wolves Den have been moved to the bank in Wolves Den due to an action by, and it does say, Vivian Locke. Mom kicked me off of her. Thank you for your business. Date of removal. First Bank of Brittany is the notice you get.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, if you just look into your bank box, you will see. Oh, that's my inventory. I gotta open. I need to get the bank. That's what I was doing.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh no, I put the bank box over here. That's what I did.
Okay, let's see.
And as you sort, you'll see vendor items that were hunted from the vendor. So it doesn't give you the actual town, but it just tells you those were the items that were returned. So anybody who needed to know that information, there you go. There's now a tutorial for it out there if anybody needs it.
Yes. Okay, so yes, that does happen. But yes. Mom, thanks for banning Laz.
Yes, thanks, Mom.
I'm sure that was a difficult thing to do.
She was happy to do it. That's right.
I unbanned him.
Why would you unban him?
Because occasionally he comes shopping.
Okay. Well,
yeah, I was shopping Mom in bulk long before you started shopping Mom in bulk, buddy. I tell you what.
I'm aware of that.
Although I've still got stock that I bought, I don't know, a long time ago. That's just, you know, I bought so much stock at one point. No, I just, Mom, how much was I buying at one point? I mean, I was buying, you know, 40,000, 50,000. You know, over and over and over of all the stuff I needed for scrolls, and I stockpiled them. Hey, check it out. Cece stopping in for a visit.
Oh, hi, Cece.
What's up, Cece?
Okay, and so we also have some Nada bugs.
And Time Lord's here. I didn't see Time Lord sneak up on it. Talking about beer with ice in it. That's no fun.
What? Where's Time? I see Time Lord, but where's this beer with ice in it?
Chat, local chat.
Oh. Every beer sold here comes with ice in it. No Fireball. Yeah, don't put ice in beer. Okay, but let's talk about some lunar magic specialization. Mastery does nothing.
Yes, interesting tidbit for you folks out here, and I don't know if anybody. Well, we'll talk about it here in a minute, but this was
Yes.
a rather interesting read to find out what happens here.
Sorry, I'm a new player and I was directed to post here. Never mind. There was an edit, probably not a bug. But lunar magic specialization increases attunement but does not add mastery effects to any moon magic skill. Specifically, I observed the following on an offline character: no region bonus on vanish, no dexterity on fire, dexterity bonus on fireflies, no speed buff, no nothing anywhere. Uh, then preconditioned player with all moon magic skills and a suitably high lunar magic specialization. And then you see what's and figured it out. Specialization needs to be set to training or mastery to work, probably working as intended.
Yeah, so apparently, what's going on here? Let's get up the skill tree here.
Yeah. So
What am I specialized in? I think
and Alley Oop
taming is
is
my only
submitting it
specialization.
as.
Yes,
But
and
let's just go
then
to the
we'll
moon
get
tree.
we'll get to
Yeah.
that as well. Not the moon tree, but in particular something that yeah, he says I'll click on this bug to bug report it here in a minute because
Yeah.
this actually got submitted as a bug, even though he figured it out. But let's get over here real quick because I didn't notice, and of course, believe it or not, I'm gonna have to turn mine on, I guess here. Where is do I have the specialization and training? Okay, so I do have it on. That's what it is. Okay. But in your specialization, apparently, if you turn it to, okay, you can't turn it to not training. Okay, that's an interesting one. So,
Yeah, it's only up or down.
so I don't know. I don't understand how he had a problem with it then. Um,
Well, so it increases the power of all of that tree while weakening your power and resistance to the opposing school. In addition to the attunement gain, if you look at the description, I'm looking at the live tree right now. It says that it will.
you're reading which moon?
Well, yeah. So let's go to the moon. In addition to the attunement gain, the lunar specialization will impact each spell slightly in some manner. Note only one. So that means that every single skill should have a bonus based off of that description. So it would be a bug, or we need to remove the bonus from everything. Now, we've talked a lot about balance, and every single month we've got balance passes on every a variety of skill trees. This would be one where, oops, we forgot to balance this because someone had to tell us that, hey, specialization does nothing to it.
Well, again, now Alley points out, and again, now this is where it gets interesting. So let's go to Alley bug report on this because my understanding was you could only learn two, but Alley
Well,
claims otherwise here in his bug report.
yeah. You can learn all specialization skills, but what? Only one can be learned at a time. One specialization skill can be set to training, and all others will automatically be set to unlearning. The state of your specialization skills is important because only those set to training will grant benefits in their respective tree. Some notable benefits below, but specific. And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna submit a bug related to that text." But you're supposed to be able to have specialization in two trees.
Right. So is he correct in saying uh, that you can actually learn them all, but after, then when you have the
Well,
Hold on, I
one,
think I got it.
okay, let's hear what Mom's got to say on this.
You can have one training, one
Right,
yeah,
maintaining, right?
right,
yes.
Those two will work. You can learn them all, but all of the others will be set to unlearn. You won't get the bonuses for anything set to unlearn.
right. But if you train them all
But
and they all get set to unlearn, they would diminish supposedly
but at the
You won't
same
over
get the
time.
time,
bonuses for them.
you could also set everything to maintain.
No, apparently
No,
not.
it forces them to unlearn.
Okay.
It
So
sounds weird, it sounds confusing, but it actually does make sense. I mean, you're not going to be able to GM them all, but you should be able to get like a few points here, a few points here if you just keep switching it.
Yeah.
Why someone would want to is beyond me, but that's, yeah.
I don't know.
well, that actually would make sense. Shroud math wise, I know people hate when we use shroud math, but I guess if you got up into the 80 point, 80 to 100 point in any of the specializations, then you should be able to efficiently switch schools without too much of a penalty at that point. I don't know. Again, I was under
Hold
the
on.
impression that you can only ever get two. Hence why I've never picked a second or trained any other specializations because it just wouldn't make
And
sense.
the funny part is if you do that, it's very random as far as what skill is actually uh turned down.
You can
And
only use two. It says nothing about how many you can have untraining at any given time.
right, but I guess this is going to be something I have to give the old static test to because, again, if everything else is set to unlearning, then I would expect those to diminish rapidly. But if they're not diminishing, then our shroud math is not functioning properly.
Hey, well, I will say that it's like I just turned on tactics training and life, and I'm trying to get it back to maintaining so that way.
Because I could burn through the 67 million just trying a couple different specializations in a heartbeat, but
Well, always.
Yeah, you're never going to get them super high, but that's,
Well, I mean, if you were super cool and you ran one of those scripts that would be bannable to, as you use a skill, it automatically flags the skill that you're looking for.
Jack's
That
gonna
bonus
set
thing.
up his zero skill, millions of experience character out there just to go prove that point, right?
Oh, no. But yeah. Ah.
Interesting. Interesting. Because again, I thought you were just limited to the two. I didn't know you could train the other ones, and it didn't make sense to train the other ones. So I guess we're gonna have
well,
to
most people
investigate that.
don't because beyond those
Well,
two, they aren't going to work.
yeah, well, but if you got different builds for different things, and you're looking for those bonuses again, I don't see, uh, you know, I do in
That's what
some
alternate
cases.
characters are for.
Yeah, well, that too, as I happen to have 9 accounts with multiple characters across the board, and great for heraldry though, that's for sure. That's the one thing
Yeah.
multiple characters are good for. So if you're ever in a bind and
Multiple
you
multiple hair.
wanted some new heraldry, yeah, and you didn't want to pay for it, create a new account, and boom, you got yourself a new heraldry slot. So how to beat the system, folks? How to beat the system? Time Lord, you feeling better now? Drinking too much beer on the lot there, throwing up your guts.
Well, and now he's just bouncing around
Yeah,
on
I
my
know.
screen.
Now he's boingy boingy boingy.
Now he went
There
back
he
to
goes.
sitting on top of the couch. But yes. Uh. Ooh.
I
Okay.
believe all tunes now get heraldry. Yes, Bridge Troll is the only thing I think you got as an early one was you got the heraldry um, banners and stuff, the armor for free. Yeah, well, we've been looking, and we've asked for several different things to be made or given to us. That we asked for a news hat, just an NBNN news hat that we could give away to people as rewards. But we are
No, that was
still
the soapbox as well,
well, we've
and
asked for the soapbox, we've asked for the golden microphone. You
hey,
know,
it's like I was told that I won
the
a
Lassie,
Lassie
the
during a
Lassie.
deco contest, but you know what? It's never been made.
Is a NBNN set of ether vibration amplifiers that we could portable amplifiers that we could give to people as bonuses would be a great one, but no love given.
Um, and the Lassie can either be like two trains colliding or a little dumpster with a fire in
The
it.
fire
I mean,
coming out of it.
whatever.
There you go.
Yeah. It's like not hard. It's like, yes. And then Lily is enjoying my desk right now as
Well, she's always enjoying your desk.
well, the funny part is she seems to only enjoy it during lunch with Laz and Jack.
The rest of the time, she can care less about what's going on. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because she knows her adoring fans are out here, just waiting to praise love on her, and want to see her, spread the love to the world.
Yeah, I don't think she's interested in anything else other than like me. I'll let you guys be the judge of that.
But anyway, is interesting stuff on that specialization. Just interesting to see, and again, it's not something that I was I was aware of, and now I guess we'll have to go do a little exploring to find out how long that stuff sticks around. Maybe dump 50 or so points into a bunch of specializations and see how long it takes for them to start to decay. I don't know, but none of that'll happen at least until I get back from New York. So don't expect an update on that anytime soon. Um, and of course, a
Yep.
reminder that this is the last show of the week. We will not be here tomorrow. We will not be here Monday. And depending on how my flight goes,
Depending on how your flight goes, you may or may not arrive alive.
that's right. Sentinel says, by the way, Laz, looks like Twitch has demonetized people who are in hot tubs in Twitch streams. Guess enough people complained about that. I don't think we ever
So
complained about
much,
anybody being in a hot tub.
so much for me doing my hot tub stream
Yeah.
to make some money because I know everybody out there wants to see my pasty white ass out in a hot tub
Now, of
wearing
course,
a mankini.
we were questioning what was that site that somebody shared with us? Boobs something. For Twitch.
I can't remember a boot.tv or something. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Is and all we saw was scantily clad women out there, and of course I got banned for having
Booba
girls jumping up
TV.
and down.
Yeah.
Booba TV. Thank you. I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm
Booba
yeah.
TV. And according to Drock Attack, there's already a guy doing that in a titty shirt.
I bet he is, because what I was gonna say is Twitch has specific rules, especially for men. Women can be showing almost everything as long as they have those boobs covered, but they can be wearing a skimpy bikini top and get away with it. But to go shirtless on a Twitch stream for a guy, and that's it, you get banned. You can't.
Well, that's
shirtless.
why I would be wearing a mankini, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Or I could be wearing the cardinal sin.
There you go.
I mean, it all depends on the appropriate level
I don't
of
know.
tip.
Cardinal skin
bittage.
looks a little meshy there. You
It
be
is
poking
mesh.
through. Yeah, you be poking through in certain places.
As long as I don't rotate to a side, you won't be able to see everything straight through it. And Serpent Wine's like, oh, I thought that was from my stream. Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna have to get the coconut bra out. There you go.
Yeah.
Get the hula
That
outfit
is
on.
in the bedroom still. The coconut bra. So, but yes, um, we do have some Shroud math that we can talk about in the out in Spindleskog, the
Spindleskog. What?
Extreme Edition.
Spindleskog Extreme Makeover. Live on.
Ghost Pets and XP.
Oh my.
Coswald,
Not a happy camper.
not a happy camper because he's talked to a number of tamers concerned about having a pet out in Spindleskog Extreme results in a bug where ghosts don't give as much XP as they should. And Lily has decided that she wants my earbuds.
Give her the decoys.
Yeah, as they should give half as much, or that sometimes one of the group will give no XP at all. Gwendolyn Obscuro was unable to reproduce it in Spindleskog Normal, so we went over to Extreme to see if we could find it there. We didn't find a bug, at least not that bug, but we found some peculiar behavior that folks have known about for some time. There are two types of ghosts in each difficulty of Spindleskog, it seems. They have the same tier in health, but will give differing amounts of XP. In fact, one version gives exactly the half the XP of the other. In our test on Extreme, we found the XP coming in either to be 152,000 XP per person per ghost, or 304,000 XP per person per ghost. Because we were in a 2-member party, this should translate to 173 and 347 per mob. We got this XP from ghosts whether we killed them with a pet out or not, no matter who dealt the killing blow, pet included. It's easy to see how killing a ghost for 304,000 XP than killing another for 152,000 XP would lead you to think that you lost half your XP on the second kill. Similarly, someone who kills a ghost for 304,000 XP, then kills a pair and again gets 304,000, might very easily assume that one killed simply wasn't counted. This seems to be the root of the belief of a pet XP bug in the zone, and no doubt it's odd. I'm curious if it's intentional having two ostensibly identical mobs giving different XP, but I suppose it doesn't matter much either way. The XP and the loot from killing mini ghosts will average out, and I believe there are numbers that devs generally look at for balance. I uploaded a test case in case anybody wanted to check out our methodology, kill some stuff and look at the XP, simple enough. But it's probably of more value for folks to just go to the zone and see if they can get the same results. And he does have a little video where they do kill lots of mobs. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I
Spoiler alert.
always made me wonder why people do that in a spoiler instead of just posting the video below. I don't get it.
Spoiler: 2 people can kill mobs that are blue. Oh wait, no, that's a party member. What color are the mobs?
I don't know.
They're yellow. I had to expand it to see the yellow for that. But yes.
Yeah, you can barely see that.
No, yeah, I mean
But
it's
they're
extremely
ghosts.
difficult.
That's why.
Well, even when they're killing alligators, it's like, what am I?
Yeah.
It's like, where is the mob? The ghosts are orangish, it appears. But yeah. The other thing I've got a question about is the mob level cap only at 200?
What do you mean? What you mean for their whatchamacallit, their
The
skill
level
levels?
cap is 200.
I don't think we've ever gotten an answer to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you
I
know
think,
what? That might be possible later on in the summer. Once Jack gets into his house, if he gets his hot tub set up, and I'll have
I
my
just
hot
have to
tub.
buy a hot tub first.
Yeah, is we can get in Zoom room on the phones and do a hot tub stream just for shits and giggles.
Get a really long USB cord, and
There
like
you
mount.
go.
Yeah, yeah,
Just use a bucket.
yeah.
But
Kitty wading pool, yes, and then throw some like floaties inside of it because I would hate to drown. Um, a watering trough for the redneck swimming pool, yeah. Or do you prefer to call that a redneck bathtub?
blow up doll for a life preserver.
That would be phenomenal. I do not have a blow up doll currently, so I'll have to borrow Laz's.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'd have to
Um,
patch it.
although, although if the blow up doll is appears to have a cold, that means it's full and not sick.
Anyway,
Uh, but
moving right
yes,
along.
moving right along. We still have some movement on that community call for action thingy.
I, I noticed that, and I figured if we had some time, we'd go read some of the commentary on that
Well, so
because we covered this topic the other day, and it was a reasonable review of somebody who gave a review, and they posted that prior
yeah.
to the full post. Go ahead.
Now, I want to know, how do we say that there's more people playing the game?
Yeah, is that topic comes up here again, and
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
but
like Z is player count is going up, not down. But if you use the best metric we have for that, which is the Steam chart, and knowing
the
that the Steam
only
chart
metric we
is
have.
a third of the logins or more, we don't know. And you see that the
Well,
average is dropping.
let's just jump. I want you to hit Fionwin's commentary, and then to
Okay.
F Bowler. But before, because you're jumping ahead of this, and we got a few minutes to cover this, but
Yeah. Well said, Taru. I'll be the first to admit that I've been away for a long time. I do a radio show and that's it. No playing, no crafting, no nothing. The reasons are many and varied, but I suppose the main reason is utter boredom with the game. All that said, your post does give me a lot of hope. Thank you for taking the time to share your views and perspective. It gives me hope that one day I'll be back.
And then
Yes.
F Bowler raises that question of that
What?
numbers game. Yeah.
What can we do if player count figures are going down in nearly reaching a 3-year period lowest level, while in-game activity is as dead as ever? Even looking for group control points and mentoring are absent/empty. I see Bridge Call mentoring all the time. I thought I would see some The Rise Panopticon looking for group parties after the last, but only found a group with some notable players: Coswald Violet, Dallas, Texas, Colts fan, and some others that killed the chicken 10 times in a row, and that was it. Never found another looking for group for The Rise Panopticon, only empty control point and mentoring ones. Gee, even mentoring is empty. I tried opening my own LFG a few times to zero effect. Even universal chat is silent. I think this is a matter of the fundamental game design, which was meant for average thousands of players, not the current peak around 400. Don't have the official numbers though. The game ended up ends up being empty because of that. I speak for myself. I found the outskirts lonely, empty, and uninteresting, especially Solace Bridge. So I almost gave up before finishing any of them. Another huge problem is the way the world is laid down. There's zero player hub to gather who's playing, like a main town away from which players can do their stuff and go to the other interesting places. You very rarely meet another player by chance. When you play the outskirts, you don't see any high level player around, and that's because the population is scattered and players literally belong in different parts um, of the game world. I think the community is great and do everything in their reach to make the game better for everyone, but the game has some characteristics that may prevent it from flourishing. It's almost impossible to do it now, but in my opinion, making hub towns in which everyone will show up sooner or later, daily quests, NPC merchants with better prices, etc., connected to the adventure areas in a branched way and making new players spawn in these towns instead of directly at the outskirts would help the stickiness greatly. So new player spawns in Ardoris, for instance. The town looks great. There are vendors and players around. Then they're guided to a portal to an outskirt and kill some low-level creatures there. Make some gold, come back to Ardoris because the vendors for some cool gear and some crazy high-level player passes by. This is way different than just spawning in an empty scene that looks bad and is boring to play.
Now, does the fact that we used to zone into Sultan negate what he says because that's been tried, or does Adoris make the difference, do you think?
Well, no, he just used Ardoris as an example. Bridget Royal is like, hey, you know what we really need? How to fix that? Add a central hub that grants an XP bonus based on the time spent in it.
Interesting.
And also grant XP or some reward for mentoring. Ardoris is poo because it performs like poo. But yeah, if another town was used for it and there was some sort of impact as well, that would be better. He just used Ardoris as an example. It doesn't have to be Ardoris. And yeah, you know what? I pretty much agree with FB Oler. Z is like, player count is going up, not down. It's up a lot. Not sure what you mean by lowest. And the LFG, the control points dropped a lot since the AFK folks got banned. That said, I can tell you our guild does not generally use the LFG tool. We have many members on and tend to just group internally. Usually when I encounter other parties, pretty sure they do the same as they're all the same guild as well. I think if you want to see more
that's
life,
usually the case. Why the looking for group tool doesn't work is because many of those experienced players are in guilds and stuff like that already. And just to point it out, bring up LFG. One group out there, Extreme Pirate Ship needs healer. If you want to go do Extreme Pirate Ship Adventure, and you're a healer. Now, again, this is great for when you're in that situation and you need something for additional for your party. But for the most part, most everybody I know usually does a private group and just gets their people together and goes and does what they do. Or they're like myself, and I prefer to play solo a lot of times. Me and my pets, and
solo, duo, triple.
Go do what I got to do. Is again, I've gotten to the point where. Anything that I need to craft anything I want, if I'm too bored to go get it myself, I'll buy it. And if not, and I just want to, I don't want to pay for it, I can go get it myself without being harassed by too many of the nasties out there. And, I live a good life here in Novia. So.
Okay. Yep.
But
But
interesting news for today, of course. Of course, it's always good to see people
yeah,
chatting out there. Now,
it,
according
I
to the, go ahead.
I was gonna say measuring player population is impossible
Yes,
because
without
we don't
actual
have any
numbers.
official statistics. The closest we have is the Steam chart.
Correct.
And
And
Chris has said that it's a third of the users. He said it's half. He said it's a fifth. He said it's a tenth. Um,
it's a variant of, but of course, it is
yeah.
the only thing we have to go by.
Um, so this is the only metric that we have. And so for the last 30 days, um, checking the PvE kill list for the last, so that's 2,400 players that have made a kill.
Oh, I
That's
didn't think
not the
about
number
doing
of
that.
players that have actually. I mean, it's like they logged in and they made a kill. Um, and that includes things like chickens in town. Um,
PVE or PvP?
yeah. But so it's but the average number of players and the peak number of players 76 and 130. That's going down. That's not going up. And remember, that is concurrent logins.
At any given time.
Yeah. So that's 76 players. And it's not doesn't mean that there's 76 players are logged in all the time. It's concurrent players.
And it's not the same 76 players all
Yeah.
the time either. You know, two players could log in, one player logs out, another player logs out, another player logs in. So again, it doesn't give us true actual numbers. Now, I've always based it on my friends list, and I just took a look, and I'm just at about 100 friends online, but I can almost always guarantee 100 people
Well,
or more on my friends list online at any given time.
last year at this time though, you had 250 people on your friends list at a time.
Again, at
Yeah.
any given time, 100 plus people usually on my friends list. So uh, that's what I base most of it on is you know, how many people that I know are actually playing the game, and usually concurrently 100 plus concurrently at any given time. So when Steam tells you that it's 76 is the concurrency, I can tell you it's much higher
And
than
we
that.
know
Just
that
from
that is about a third of the players.
yeah.
So I mean that means 210 people are probably playing right now.
Or more. If it's only a third, then it would be 300 plus. So anyway,
What's 3 times 7, man?
I'm going based on the 100 people I've got. So
Yeah.
I know factually there's this 100 people. So if it's one third, it's 300. So
Yeah.
anyway, tick tock, time for us to punch the clock and get the flock out of here. Because we took way
definitely
much
got to get the
longer
flock out of here.
time than we
But you need to
expected
go to
on this topic.
shroudmarketplace.com. Yeah.
That's right. Don't forget the calendar. We ain't touching that today. Our sponsors, go check them out. You know what to do. And of course, Shroud Marketplace, the place to go buy or sell virtual vendables. And of course, love the marketplace. Got me some extra pocket change so I can buy that fucker Sean and Econdas a beer tomorrow. Because I'm going to see those guys up in Brooklyn. So get ready for it.
Yep.
Meanwhile, we're going to go ahead and close things out here for today. We are going to get ourselves some wieners. Let's see what we've got coming up for.
Close giveaway. Pick a wiener.
Let's see
Box
what the game
try.
is.
He's getting himself a copy of Murderous Pursuits. Ooh, box try.
Congrats, Box Try. We've got Days of War Definitive Edition, $24.99 on Steam, and that's going to be going to
And that's $10.
Ovashi. Ovashi, congratulations. $24.99 Days of War Definitive Edition going to you here on the last show of the week. Congrats.
Yep.
Crossfire Bugseye, again, Steam is reporting 76 concurrent. My friends list is showing me over 100 concurrent at all times. So which do I go by? The one that I know is real, my friends list, or the one that I don't know is being manipulated by Steam depending on what day of the week it is? I go
Well,
by my friends list.
I don't think they're really manipulating it. They're
Well,
just providing you with an average.
Yeah, I know.
But
Fake news.
if you
Fake
took that
news.
average, that means that about 230 people are actually logged in right now.
Yeah.
About 230.
A boot.
About 230.
A boot. But meanwhile, we got to get out of here. We'll be back with more next week, right here on NBNN. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great weekend. We'll see you when I get back from New York. Thank you, Jigoku. I will do my best to come back without a broken arm this time, or some other broken bones. We'll talk about that when we get back. That's right. Have a good one, folks. We'll see y'all then.
Bye-bye.